Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from Bloomberg. Now, this was published on January 25th, and it's written by Andrew M. Harris. Now, I could have chosen, because there's a bunch of articles out there about Roger Stone and his, being indicted and the FBI raiding his house and all this stuff and going, oh, well, look at the indictment. It's proof of Russian this and proof of Russian that. I mean, they're literally taking an indictment that reads like a complete work of fucking fiction. And they're trying to use it as proof at this point that he's guilty, that Trump's involved. It's so funny. Now, the reason why I chose this article is because Bloomberg's got some balls with putting this article out there. And it should draw attention to people that you have another person in this witch hunt, in this waste of money that's been going on for over 2 years now, that's going in front of this Obama appointed judge. I mean, to me, that seems a little fucking suspicious when the judge who was instrumental in fucking Paul Manafort happens to be the judge that Roger Stone conveniently draws. I mean, look at the title. Roger Stone draws the judge who threw Paul Manafort in jail. Bloomberg's bragging about this. It's like they know, like they're on the inside and they know that this is in the fucking bag because she's a crooked bitch who's just going to vote along ideological lines. That's why I'm covering this article. Self-anointed political dirty trickster Roger Stone will have to tread carefully as he prepares to defend against charges of obstructing special counsel Robert Mueller's probe and lying about his communications with WikiLeaks. I mean, look at how they start out here. Oh, he better be careful. The no-nonsense judge assigned Stone's case has already demonstrated that she's got little patience for defendants who misbehave. U.S. District Judge Amy Berman Jackson issued a gag order on Donald Trump's former campaign manager, Paul Manafort, and later revoked his bail and threw him in jail. Yeah, because she... And what he did, there's no proof of. This is what's fucked up. There was no actual proof of Manafort doing what they're claiming. They're just claiming it. He's got to be guilty of it. It's one of those types of things. This is not middle school, Jackson told Manafort's lawyer before ordering him locked up in June for alleging witness tampering. I can't take his cell phone. I mean, for alleged. There was no proof. Alleged. She also reprimanded Manafort's lead attorney, Kevin Downing, for a sidewalk speech he gave after his client's arraignment and soon after issued a gag order barring parties from discussing the case with the press. Yes, because heaven fucking forbid he should have been allowed out there to voice his side of things. All right. I mean, to me, when she will wipe her ass with the Constitution and the First Amendment and place a gag order like that, that should give you a fucking clue that this shit is crooked. When Stone draws her as his judge, that should give you pause. It should have you wondering what the fuck is really going on behind the scenes. Because the statistical odds of him drawing the same judge, you'd probably have a higher statistical chance of getting AIDS from having unprotected gay sex at truck stops while shooting up fucking heroin. Just saying. All right, the odds of him drawing the same judge are very slim. But conveniently he has. And that raised a red flag with me. And the reason why is because she'll do this shit. That's one reason why I think he was put in front of her, because Stone likes to talk. He likes to put out his point of view out there. He likes to give his side of the story. And they can't have him do that because he's been making them look like fucking idiots. Because they say one thing about him, he goes, oh, really? And he fucking talks and he proves that they're full of shit. And he's done that more than once. With this whole WikiLeaks thing to this point. I mean, I'm not really a fan of Stone here. Roger Stone, to me, I find what he has to say interesting, but I'm not a fan of his because some things that he says, you know, you kind of go, oh, shit. And other things you go, well, yeah, he's making a lot of fucking sense, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a fan. That kind of restraint could present a challenge for Stone, who's accustomed to speaking his mind. Shortly after appearing in a Fort Lauderdale, Florida court Friday, Stone addressed a crowd of reporters, fans, and detractors, proclaiming the charges against him were politically motivated and declaring his innocence. He also promised to appear on television later Friday. Yeah. They don't want him to do that. They do not want him out there voicing his side of things. Jackson was nominated in 2011 to serve on the federal court in Washington by President Barack Obama. How fucking convenient that when there's all these federal judges, he happens, you know, that could have, you know, been presiding over his case. He conveniently draws her, the same one who fucked Manafort. Huh. No one sees a fucking issue with that. A Baltimore native born in 1954, she's been both a federal prosecutor and a criminal defense lawyer. Like that really has any bearing on this, but okay. Presiding over the Manafort case since October 2017 indictment, Jackson has presented herself as tough, fair, and keenly aware of the public interest in the case. Really? Yet she gag orders people. If she actually cared about the public interest of the case, she would not gag order the defendant. She would allow for the defendant to speak to voice his side of the thing. I mean, there is no need for a gag order in this. There's no national interests in it. You know, conflicts of national interest. There's no worry about, you know, it affecting another case. Because this is all pertaining to him. There's, like I said, you know, no national security, no issues with any other cases. There is nothing that would call for the need to do a gag order. And they're like, oh, she's been fair. No. A fair judge would have actually looked at the spirit and letter of the law with like Manafort and others. Because, you know, she's also seen, for whatever reason, she's been presiding over other cases involved in this. I mean, to me, that should be a fucking flag. Some shady shit's going on here when it's all in front of the same judge. But, yeah, she has not been fair about it. She has done everything to go against the people that Mueller's going after. But, okay, we'll say she's being fair. I mean, you're just a legacy shit rag, but hey, whatever. You know, we'll say that she's fair and believes and, you know, understands the public interest in a case when she's gag ordering people. I mean, come on now. Stone's first appearance before Jackson has not yet been scheduled. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll see her bias come through there as well once he does. I mean, this right here should seriously, and I mean seriously, should be raising red flags with people. The way that judges are drawn for cases is a lottery for all intents and purposes. Yet she keeps winning the fucking lottery. How the hell does that happen? Unless the game is rigged. Unless the lottery is rigged. For the drawing of judges. That's the only way. And what's even more fucked up, in a government shutdown, you know, shit seems to be moving perfectly fine with Mueller, but we're supposed to believe all the federal courts are fucked and all this other shit, but yet he has no problems. I mean, this is some fucked up shit. It really is. You know, with Mueller, oh yeah, the shutdown don't apply. And he seems to keep drawing the same sympathetic Obama appointee fucking judge who's an activist from the bench, you know, who likes to be an activist from the bench. Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to believe that this is going to be a fair fucking trial. We're supposed to believe that this is a fair investigation. We're supposed to believe that this is looking for the truth. Well, I call bullshit on that. And I think I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.